kapua na ha cha cha. E ku baby ha cha cha. Ha ina kapua na ha cha cha. E ku baby ha cha cha. Ha cha cha. Ha cha cha. keha I ka wai puhilani ho'opulu ana I o papalina. Ohai ke aloha la I ke kino komino akamai he kawai maka keha keha I ka wai puhilani ho'opulu ana I o papalina. Ka ne'e mai a ke ao he kini I ke aona kumuhau e kolu kamalani. Aloha. Is it morning or is it afternoon? Aloha kakayaka. It is morning here in beautiful Hilo, Hawaii. E komo mai. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another session of Hula at Home with Leialoha. That's me, Leialoha, here, coming to you live from Hilo, Hawaii. Can you believe it actually stopped raining? You know, we've had, I'm sure you saw in the news, portions of Hawaii are still getting hit pretty hard, but for us, the rain has finally stopped. We're safe where we are because our home is in the highlands, if you will, Waiakea Uka, the uplands Uka, to be specific. So aside from the rain, I mean, there's been no damage, thank God. Lots of lizards, but that's a whole different story. Maybe that's why they're coming out, because of the rain, right? And as I mentioned, another session of Hula at Home. So we've got quite a few hulas under our belts today. In fact, we're also going to learn something brand new today. Probably one of my favorite, my most favoriteest. Can I say that? I know it's not grammatically correct, but I don't care. It's my show. So one of my favoriteest songs written by our last queen of Hawaii, Queen Leialoha wrote this beautiful song. And it's a song that I've been sharing with my students on board the cruise ships of Princess Cruises for the last, 12 years or so. So we're gonna touch bases with that a little later on in class. But for now, I think we're just going to start off by going over a couple of songs, get you all juiced up, if you will. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome to Hula at Home. I'm Leialoha, along with my husband, Tiki Dave, who is the king of ukulele online. At least I think he is. Many of you have been participating in his Ukulele at Home program and having a good time, and I don't blame you because he is a wonderful, wonderful ukulele teacher and a pretty awesome husband to boot. So I'll just put that out there. For you first timers, I'm just going to take a little bit of time to go over some of the basics, as I know some of you regular people had referred other people or invited your friends to come along. So let's just go over some of the basic steps of hula, get a little loosened up, if you will. Now remember, in hula, we need to bend our knees. You should always be bending your knees. You don't want to have tight lock knees, okay? In order to get those hula hips moving, you got to bend those knees at least a little bit. You know, if you are unable to dip very deep and low, that's cool, because I can't do that anymore. I'm, 35 now? It gets tough as you get older to dip or bend very deep in hula. So a nice little bend of the knee is perfect. So we're just going to take 2 steps to your right and 2 steps to your left. Don't worry about the hands right now. Just get those feet moving. Here we go. E kahi e lua e kolo e ha. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hands on the hips. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Small baby steps, no wider than shoulder width apart. 2 to your right, 2 to your left. All right, here we go. Hands on the hips. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. As we step, we're bringing the feet together. And the feet, I would say, you'd be moving flat-footed. Yeah, you want to keep your feet flat as you make your way across. 2 to the right and 2 to the left. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and stop.
That's your basic kaholo. Kaholo. The word holo in Hawaiian, H-O-L-O, means to move, to go, or to travel. We say holo holo if we're going to go, as my mother would say, gallivanting, going out and about, perhaps going shopping, driving, walking. You're going holo holo. So to holo is to move, to go, to travel. And ka, the word K-A in the Hawaiian language just means the or the, yeah? So kaholo is just a basic movement. All right, that's your basic kaholo. The second movement we use in our hulas is the ami. That's very important because we use it quite a bit, both the ami and the ami kuku. Ami spelled A-M-I, uses the lower portion of your body, in Hawaii referred to as the okole, or the lemu, if you will, is the actual literal terminology for your buttocks. Or oshiri. This is a family show. Oshiri. Oshiri des. In Japanese, oshiri is your okole. I thought I heard him say oshiri, but oshiri if you roll your R. Oshiri if you're being, your buttocks, as Forrest Gump would say. Your backside, your gluteus maximus, your booty, or whatever you call it, wherever you're from. We call it okole in Hawaii. And this is how it works. You're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure those knees are bent, okay? We call that to aiha'a, to bend the knees. Hands on the hips, and you're going to use your knees and your legs, the strength of your legs, to push your okole around in a circle, like so, okay? All the while, you do want to keep the shoulders steady, okay? Our natural instinct when we do move using the ami or moving the okole around is to lock the knees and go for this, okay? Which in certain country line dance parties might work, but for hula, no. You want to bend the knees, let the legs push the hips around in a circle. If you find that your shoulders are moving side to side, what helps sometimes is taking your hands, taking your fingertips, placing them on your shoulders like so. Keep those elbows up nice and high. And with your peripheral vision, you could see if your arms are moving side to side. So just keep them straight. It's that simple, okay? Coming around and around and around. So to the rhythm of the music, regardless of whether a song is slow or quick, that's going to be the count in which your hips move. So we're 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. That is the ami. Now, the ami kuku is similar but different, meaning in the ami kuku we're going to do 2 slow rotations and then 3 quick rotations, meaning we're going round and round and round, 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 around and round and round. Let's try it together. And a 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3 again. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, oftentimes people ask, well, Leialoha, what direction do I go when I'm kukuing? Do I go right or do I go left? Because I am the teacher, I'm going to say go left. Go right. I'm sorry. Go right. Okay. I go left. I teach you in mirror fashion, so I'm actually going left right now so that it looks right to you. So I can only go in one direction. That's just the way it is. Okay. So technically you should be going right, but that all depends on the instructor and the song, what they want you to do. So I'm going to say, you know what, go whatever direction works best for you, whether it's right or left. If it's ami kuku, 2 slow and 3 quick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's quickly review how our hands are going to move. So remember when we talked about using the hands tell the story in hula, just like they do in many different cultural dances. Now, when we move our hands, we're going to move them like or thusly. Keep those, the wrist, you're going to gently lift the wrist, lifting up and dropping, lifting the wrist. So it's not really a floppy movement, if you will, or flopping the hands or arms about, gently lifting the wrist and then dropping the wrist. Now you'll notice as I do that, I keep my fingers together, my thumb is separate from my fingers. As I lift the wrist and I drop it, okay, my hands or my fingers kind of drop low, and then when I drop the wrist, the hands lift up. So I am encouraging the movement, if you will, of the fingers. So I'm actually moving the fingers, but the wrist also helps the hands move ever so gently. So you want to keep those fingers together, thumbs separated. We don't want to push the fingers like so or force the hands like so, okay? So our basic hula, we're going to take our left hand at the chest like so, right hand extended out to the side. We're going to take 2 steps to the right, and then we're going to switch 2 steps to the left. Anticipate the movement, meaning we're here. 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. Lift, switch, 2, 3. Notice how this hand stays here right at my chest, okay? You don't want the hand to be here. That is the tourist zone. Keep it here, all right? Imagine or think about an imaginary line, if you will, down the middle of your body. That hand should not be crossing over to that side unless otherwise specified, okay? So let's try that with a little bit of music. Tiki Dave, if you will, arms up. Here we go, and to the right we go 1 and 2, switch, 1 and 2. I anticipate the change, 1 and 2. Let's throw in an amikuku. Here we go, and hands on the hips, we go 1 and a 2, and 1, 2, 3, again, 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, let's dive right on in because we don't have that much time. Look at that. We already blew 10 minutes. All right, so let's just blow through our 2 Hapahole hulas so that we have time to spend on our brand new song. So we're going to start off with, let's start off with the Hukilau. Many of you know it already. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to walk through it from the beginning, so it's very simple. I will walk and talk through the songs. Now, if you've missed the previous classes, first of all, shame on you. But we do have them available online. So if you go and visit Tiki Dave's Facebook, his Facebook, or you visit Tiki Dave's YouTube, can they find it if they just go to YouTube and look for Tiki Dave? Yeah, if you look for Tiki Dave, that's my husband. If you go and look for his page on YouTube, or you go and follow him on Facebook, you'll find the links to all the videos from all of the classes, or you can go directly to YouTube to Tiki Dave's page, and you will find all of the videos there too. So you can backtrack, and then you can use them to practice if you want to get together with your friends or your family, whether you're going to Zoom or safely distance, get together and have a little bit of exercise and fun. You can do that too. All right, so let's just dive in and go ahead and do our Hukilau. Hukilau is a popular Hapahole song. Hapahole songs are songs that have a Hawaiian feel and yet have English lyric. Hukilau talks about going down to the ocean, throwing out our nets, pulling in our catch, and of course, we got a kaukau, we got to eat our food, all right? Here we go. From the tippy top, the Hukilau. I will talk through the hand gestures as we go. Is this super fast? Now, can you slow it down a little bit? It's too early in the morning for a quick tempo. I like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're going hitchhike to the right. And here we go. Going, pull. Can you turn up the music a little bit? Pull. Okay, everybody. So from the chest, you're going to push it out. Pull it in. Lau lau is the cow cow. Bowl to the mouth. 2 times. Now you're going to throw your nets out. Hands over the shoulder. Ocean. 1, 2, 3. Then the fish. 2 to the right. 2 to the left. Oh, we're going hooky from the right. All right, beautiful day coming up. It is a fast movement, so pay attention. Beautiful day for amikuku, hands on the hips. You're going 1 and a 2, and you know what to do. Pull it in from the right, then the left, down in the bay. Drop your hands low, bring it in a big circle to the front. Going to a Hukilau. You know what to do. Pull, pull, left, pull. Everybody from the chest. Pull it in, bowl to the mouth 2 times. Lau lau is the cow cow. Got your nets over your shoulder. Out, ocean. Then the fish. Oh, we're going hooky. Hooky. From the top. Oh, we're going. And hooky. Left side. Everybody. Pull it in. Bowl to the mouth 2 times. Throw out your net. We throw our net. Ocean.
into the sea.
All the ama
All
ama.
the ama come swimming to
Oh,
me.
we're going.
Oh, we're going
Hooky.
to a hooky now.
Beautiful day.
Hooky, 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 hooky now.
What
What
a beautiful day. Ami Kuku, hands on the hips. 1, 2. You know what to do. Pull it in. Left side, down in the bay.
Down at old Leialoha.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, we're going
Hooky.
to a hooky now.
Left side,
Hooky, hooky,
right side. Everybody.
now. Everybody.
Lolo is the cocoa. Bowl to the mouth.
Where the lala is the cocoa.
Throw out your nets. Into the sea, ocean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fish, 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 fish. Going to Hukila. All right, big finish coming up. So just follow my cue. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Here we go. Lava, big finish. Hands on the hips. Step right, step left, step back, and pow. How did that feel? I'm sure it felt awesome. That is the Hukila. Once again, if you're just joining us, folks, welcome to Hula at Home with Leialoha. I'm Leialoha here, coming to you live from Hilo, Hawaii, from our living room, if you will. You'll see there, you could send some stars if you like. Stars just mean, what do they mean? It's a bit of aloha. Sending stars means you're really enjoying yourself. We also have our aloha virtual tip jar. If you feel like sending some aloha that way, that is greatly appreciated. Never expected, but as my husband always says, and I say as well, never expected, but always appreciated here in tough times. You know, we've been out of work now. How long has it been? Just about a year since the pandemic started and the cruise ship stopped, and we are praying that we go back soon. And of course, I know many of you out there cannot wait to get back to the high seas, just like we can. We can't wait to see you on a Hawaiian cruise again. And that's actually where we started all of this here. And the reason why I'm doing it now, because many of our regular cruise passengers miss cruising to Hawaii. And we have a Hawaiian enrichment program that we created for Princess Cruises, where I teach hula. My husband teaches ukulele. He does support lectures. I have craft classes. We play Hawaiian music. We even scrub the floors and sometimes have to cut vegetables, but that's all in a day's work, and we're hoping to get back to that soon, so fingers crossed. So yeah, that's what's going on. So let's just go ahead and run through Little Grass Shack, and then I think what I'm going to do after that is just dive into our new song for the day, and then we will revisit our other hulas the next Friday. So we're here every Friday, unless otherwise specified, same time, same bat channel. Here we go. Yes. And can you bring the tempo down to like Slowsville? Here we go. Kahola from the top. Kahola right. I want to go back. Hitchhike.
I wanna go back
To the shack.
my little grass shack.
You're going to sweep and hold.
Kelikiko, Hawaii.
Sweep, Kelikiko, Hawaii. That's on our big island of Hawaii. Frame the body. 1, 2, and then think on the right. 1, 2, 3, switch. I can hear at the ear. Play your guitar. And then on the beach. Right, left, and then you're going to go to the ear again. I can hear the old Hawaiians. Here comes the Ami Kuku with a come hither motion. 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3. Switch your head and your hand. Switch sides. Shake your head and your hand. It's a big old movement with your arms. Big and hold. Frame your body. I am. I want to go back to my fish and koi. Bowl to the mouth. To my shack. Kelikiko, Hawaii. Sweep and hold. And then the fish, our state fish of Hawaii. Uh-oh, Tiki Day's dancing in the background. I wish you could see it. Repeat. Now we're going to go back to the top. From the top, I want to go back. To the shack. Kelikiko, Hawaii. Sweep and hold. Frame your body. 1, 2, 3. That I used to know, think, and and think. I can hear. Hold that elbow back. Strum your guitar on the beat. 1, 2, 3. Back at the ear again. I can hear the old Hawaiians. Come hear their motion with the hands. 1 and 2. And 1, 2, 3. Shake your head and your fingers switch sides. 1, 2. It's a grand old place. Drop your arms. Keep those arms open. Frame your body. Count of 4. I am just a little Hawaiian. I want to go back, hitchhike, go to the mouth, back to the shack. Kelikiko Hawai'i. Sweep and hold. Humumanukunukuapua'a. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Keep it going. We're going down to the end of the song. So wait for the cue. Keep going. One more set. Here we go. And lava. Big finish. Step right, step left, back, and pow. There you go. That's a little grass shack. Yay! I hope you're screaming and yelling and giving yourselves a hand at home. 2 hulas down. And, oh, wow. Let's take the time to learn our new song. Now, as I mentioned earlier when we first started, this particular song is a beautiful song written by our last Queen of Hawaii, Queen Liliuokalani. Her story is beautiful but sad, and if you're interested in learning more about the Hawaiian culture and what happened to our beautiful queen, it's all out there on the internet. So just look it up. Queen Liliuokalani, the last reigning monarch of Hawaii. She wrote this particular song while she was imprisoned in her own home, believe it or not. And many of you have been to her home who have cruised with us to Hawaii, the beautiful Iolani Palace on the island of Oahu. And the beautiful song that she wrote has become a popular song over the years and still a popular song today. While it is a song of goodbye, it is also a song of love as well. And this particular song we introduced on a cruise ship classes, and had become the theme of, and the name of our big showcase that we do at the end of the cruise, our 15-day cruises, where we take all of our hula students and all of our ukulele students, and we put together a fabulous, how long is our show now, like 45 minutes? It's like a pretty big deal. And it's put on the larger ships in the Princess Theater, and it really is a beautiful show. We call it our Aloha Oi farewell show, usually done on the last night of the cruise. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think that the passengers really enjoy doing this particular show. And this is one of the songs that we do, or the song that we do as our final song, the beautiful and classic Hawaiian tune, Aloha Oi. Okay? So as I normally do, I will walk you through the hand gestures first. For the particular song, we are going to just be doing the basic kaholo, the 2 steps to the right and 2 steps to the left. There's one funky move in the middle that might be new for some of you, but essentially you're just kind of like, I don't want to say it's a kaholo. In hula, it's called a ka'o, but you're just kind of stepping side to side, and we're going to move around in a circle, and we'll get to that when we get to that, all right? So at the top of the song, we'll be doing our basic kaholo, and the song will start like this. You're going to start with your hands down at your lap, okay? Now, you're going to lift your arms up to your chest. As you do, it's hard to see my elbows under this big shirt, but when you bring your hands up, you're just kind of hovering over your body. As you lift the arms, the hands up to your chest. Notice how my elbows come up too, okay? Our natural instinct is to lift the hands and keep the elbows tucked to the side, which is comfortable, but not what I want to get from you. I want the hands to be up and high and dramatic. So you're coming up to the chest, okay? Elbows are up, palms are facing in. You're not touching your body, but just hovering over your body. Then both arms are going to push out in front of your body, extending all the way, okay? And then bring it back to your chest. So we're going 1, 2, 3, quickly out and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, out and back. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, out and back. Now from here, we're going to go up to the pali. The pali are the cliffs. So we're going to take both arms. We're going to push our hands up to your right. So your outer arm should be fully extended. Your inner arm is just right below, maybe like at your elbow. It depends on how long or short your arms are. Okay, so you're here. So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Okay, so from the top, can I get a note? So we're going from here up to the chest. Out and in. Kaua'i na pali. And hold, okay? Now the next movement, kinihia ele ikana hele. We're going to take both hands and we're going to cup over our head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice as I lift, the inner arm is going up, okay? Mimicking where this hand is, so we want to go here and then drop the inner hand this way. So we're here. So we're here. Ha'el kaua'i na pali. And hold and overhead. Keni a'ela ikana hele. And then we're doing the same thing, but we're getting it over here. Okay, so Keni a'ela ikana hele. And then from here, we're going to drop it down to this is my right, so your left side. Your hands will be down low at your hip, your arms fully extended, and you're going to do 4 half circles back and forth, meaning you're going to go left to right, back and forth. So we're going slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so from the top again, we're here at the lap. Ha'el, out and in. Kaua'i na pali. Then you hold overhead. Keni. Take your time. A'ela ikana hele. Then you're going to drop to the hip. Back and forth. Bring it back. Hanapa'i kaliko. And then now we're going to pick the flower. So similar to what we did in our previous songs, we're going to take both arms, bring them out in front of our body like so, arms fully extended. Pua ahihi, the ahihi blossom. Keep the fingers together. You're going to join your fingertips to your thumb. You're going to slowly turn your hands over, very slow. So the lyric goes, Pua'ahihi, turn it over, Lehua, the Lehua blossom. And then we're going back up to the mountains, palms down to your right, O'uka, and hold. Okay, again from the top, Ha'eo, Kaua'i na pali, and hold overhead. Keni, then hold. A'ela ikana hele. Then you're going to drop and sweep back and forth 4 times. Ehai anapa'i kaliko. Then pick your flower. Pua'ahihi, turn it over. Leua, then to the mountains. O'uka, and hold. Okay? Let's try that with the music. Don't worry about the feet just yet. Let's just get familiar with the hands. And then it goes into the chorus, which is very short, and that's the end of the song. It's a very quick song. We go through the song 2 times in the performance. So let's give it a whirl, David. From the tippy top. So in reality, we will be kaholoing from the top, but we're just standing in place for now. So kaholo, 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 kaholo. Here we go. Ha'aheo kaua'i na pali from the top. And up to the chest, out and in. To the pali. And hold. Then overhead. Ehahai anapaha'i kaliko. Drop your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hua'ahihi. Pick your flower. Take your time. Lehua. And then to the mountains. And home. Okay? There you go. Let's try that again now with the feet. How's our time? Once again, folks, welcome if you're joining us. We are just learning a brand new hula today. Well, brand new for some of you. Those of you who've been cruising with us for years know this song already. So it's a little bit of a brush up because this is one of the songs that we do on the cruise ship. So here is beautiful Aloha Oi. So let's incorporate the kaholo, incorporate the feet with this. So just kaholo back and forth. Okay, here we go. From the tippy top. Here we go, arms up, kaholo, and kaholo right, kaholo left, kaholo right. Ha'aheo ka'uina pali, out and in. Take your time and hold. Then overhead, keni, a'ela, and hold. Ehahai anapaha'i kaliko. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Hua'ahihi. Pick your flower. Turn it over. The lehua blossom. And up to the mountains. And hold. Beautiful. There you go. And now the chorus kicks in. Aloha oi, farewell to thee. Farewell to thee. Saying bye-bye. Aloha oi. So the lyric goes, aloha oi, aloha oi, e ke ona ona no hoi kalipo. So hands on the hips, okay? So we're going to take our right hand, hovering over the mouth. Keep those elbows up nice and high from the mouth. Aloha oi. Keep those arms out, okay? Opposite side. Aloha oi. Now, we're going to take both arms, bring them to the chest like so. Remember, I dream of Jeannie. The youngins don't remember, but so the arms are up nice and high, elbows lifted up, palms facing down, and we're going to walk around in a circle. So you're going to go to your right, okay? So we're going to take a step. We're going to step right and left, right, left, right, left for a count of 8, meaning we're going to go 1 and 2, turn 1 and 2, turn 1 and 2, and back to the front, okay? Try to, again, think about where your shoulders are going when you are going around in the circle. So technically you're going, Eke ona ona no ikalipo. So notice how my shoulders stay fairly straight as I go around in a circle. What you don't want to do is the, what do I call that, David? I'm not sure what we call that. The achy breaky heart. That's the achy breaky heart circle. Because, you know, you're feeling funky, you know, like, don't trust my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think you understand. Okay, so keep those shoulders straight. So aloha, we're going aloha, switch sides. Aloha, oi, then you're going to turn. Eke ona ona no ikalipo. Then back to the front. Now, a fond embrace, ho'ia eau. Both arms out to the side, and you're going to cross your heart. A fond, then cross your heart. Embrace, again. Until we meet again, just like the top of the song, you're going to drop your hands down to your lap, sweep up to your chest until we, straight out front, meet, and then bring it back in again. And that's the whole song. So from the chorus, David, can you play the music, please? Let's try it one time. From the chorus, if you can. Okay. Let's just try it without the feet. Just the hand. Aloha oi, aloha oi. Okay. And opposite side. Then we're going to turn to your right hand to the chest. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Back to the front. A fond embrace. Both arms to the side. Cross your heart again. Until we meet up to the chest, out front, and back in. Beautiful. All right. Let's try that. Can you go back to the beginning of the chorus, and then let's incorporate the feet with this. So, right. Aloha oi with the feet, hands on the hips, and hold that arm out, kaholo. Get ready for the turn. Arms at the chest, to your right, huli. 1 and 2, turn 1 and 2, turn 1, and back to the front. Fond embrace, arms out. Ahoia, one more time. Until we meet again. Beautiful. There you go. And stop. And that pretty much is the whole song. So let's try it from the top. The song goes through 2 times, okay? The only difference is that at the end of the song, you'll hear what is called in music a tag. You'll hear until we meet again, until we meet again. And the last one, until we meet. Then we're going to stop, standing in place, and then hold the arms open again. And then you just drop your arms to the side, okay? Is that for me? Hold on. Oh, somebody's sending messages about how to get my belly small. Are you watching me from above? All right, let's try from the top. Once again, welcome, folks, who are just joining us. We're coming to you live from Hilo, Hawaii. Here's the beautiful aloha oi. So we're going to incorporate the feet with us. So remember, just kaholo all the way through, with the exception, of course, of the circle. Kaholo from the top. Don't forget, we got Tiki Dave coming up. Aheo from the top. Aheo, Ka'ua, you and I. Overhead, then overhead. Lift up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Keep it up. Drop the arms. Sweeping across 4 times. Back and forth. Pick your flower, pua ahihi, slowly. Pick your blossom, turn it over to the mountains, palms down. Aloha oi from the mouth. Aloha oi, aloha oi. Farewell to thee. Then hand to the chest. Going to run in a circle and 1 and 2, turn 1 and 2, 1. 2, back to the front, a fond embrace. Ahoia, out, and cross until we meet. Sweep up, out front, and bring it back in. And then we start back at the top. One more time. Ha'aheo, ka'ua'ina pali. Hold. Overhead. Kemihia ela I kana hele. Drop and sweep. Pua ahihi, pick your flower. Aloha oi, here comes the chorus. Left hand on the hip, right hand from the mouth. Aloha oi, farewell to the opposite side. Ready for the turn. Here we go, hands to the chest, to your right. And a 1. And 2, keep those shoulders straight. Fond embrace, both arms out. Aho'ia'io. Until we meet again. So up to the chest, sweep up, out front, and bring it back in. Now this would be the end of the song, so we're going to hear that 2 more times. Until we meet again, sweep up, out front, and back. Last time, until we meet again, up, out front, and stop, and open your arms. Side. Give yourselves a hand. I bet that felt pretty good, huh? And there you go. That is Aloha Oi, ladies and gentlemen. Are there any questions out there, concerns out there in the Facebook world? How many people do we have?
Right now we've got 72.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Stars.
Mahalo, everybody, for the stars and all the aloha. Once again, if you want to send a little aloha our way for our poi fun or whatever, please feel free. Never expected, always appreciated. And of course, we have our aloha tip jar as well. If you want to send a few shekels down our way, we greatly appreciate that as well. Shall we try that again from the top? Let's try that one more time from the top, and then we're going to move on. Let's do it. It's kind of hot. You didn't put the AC on, eh? You're in trouble. Here we go from the top. And kaholo. Kaholo. Ha'aheo. Bring it up. Out and in. Sweep up. And hold. Then overhead, take your time, reach up as high as you can and hold. Keep it up. Drop and sweep. Puahihi. You're going to pick your flowers nice and slow. Turn it over to the mountains, palms down. All right, here we go. Aloha oi, left hand on the hip, right hand from the mouth. Aloha. Farewell to the opposite side. Aloha oi. Okay, you're ready for the turn. Here we go to your right, hands to the chest. 1 and 2, turn 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Back to the chest, a fond embrace. Out, cross your heart again. Until we meet, up to the chest. Until we meet again. Beautiful. Now we'll start at the top. Once again. Ha-heo. Up. Out. In. And up. Overhead. And up. 2, 3, 4. And hold. And hold. And drop and sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your flower. Turn it over to the mountains, palms down. Aloha oi. And aloha oi. Get ready for the turn. Hands to the chest. And 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1. Arms out, a fond embrace. Aho'ia'io. Until we meet again, up to the chest. So remember, we're going to do the tag here. So 3 times until we meet again. 1 more time. Keep the elbows up high. Up, out front, back in. 1 more time until we meet. Up to the chest, out front and stop. Open your arms and hold. And there you go, on the beautiful aloha oi, mahalo nui loa. How does that feel? Pretty good, huh? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go to the phones. All right. Any questions or concerns in the house? Everybody's loving it. Awesome. What time is your ukulele today? 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock for those of you ukulele enthusiasts. 1 o'clock, David's got his usual Friday afternoon ukulele-isms. And of course, as I mentioned before, the videos of the day's classes will be uploaded a little later on today. So Tiki Dave will be posting the link to that under the Tiki Dave Facebook page. I should have my own, but we'll work on that. And then you can refer to all the old classes if you want to go back and reference any of those as well.
My new favorite name, somebody watching, is Tita Kailani.
Tita Kailani, I like that.
Yes.
Cute, cute. Hey, Shirley Brown, if you're out there in the house today, mahalo nui loa, Shirley Brown. I make all kinds of stuff as well. And I just sent an order out to Shirley Brown, whose family is going to be coming to Hawaii later on this year, and she wanted to have Hawaiian face masks so that everybody matched. And so she just got her order, and she wrote back and said she just received her face mask, and she loves them. And yes, I do make a fabulous, if I can say so myself, fabulous Hawaiian style print face masks in different styles, but my 3D style seems to be the most popular. You can visit me at Kini Creations, my Facebook page at Kini Creations. I have over 100 different prints to choose from there. So you just private message me, tell me what it is, what print you want, how many of you want. They are normally $13 each with shipping, but right now I'm running a sale where they're $10 a piece when you buy 3 or more, and that will include free shipping to anywhere in the United States. So go ahead and check that out. Amongst other things, I'm working on some ukulele straps for some people as well. You name it, I'm making. I'm knee-deep right now in learning my new sublimation. I'm going to be doing some sublimation printing shortly, so I'm really excited about that to see what that holds, what kind of graphical future that holds for me. All right, so a couple weeks ago, let's see, how many songs deep are we? We just learned Aloha Oi. We went over Little Grass Shack and the Hokilau. We learned, and the other one was Hawaiian Lullaby. So I think we should go and revisit Hawaiian Lullaby because we've got time for that, don't we?
A little bit, yeah.
We got a little bit of time?
Maybe go once, yeah.
You think we got time to go through it once?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just walk through it real quick before we actually dance it. So Hawaiian Lullaby is another beautiful, it's a fairly new song. I mean, it's not one of those classics like Little Grass Shack that was written like 1,000,000 years ago, or Aloha Oi, one of those songs, but a fairly modern song written by the late, great Peter Moon and recorded by quite a few people. The latest rendition out there that's been recorded was from Hawaii's, he's like the latest, not to be confused with Bruno Mars, because Bruno Mars does not sing Hawaiian music. I'm sure he does, but that's not his thing. But the Josh Totofi is, I love his music, and many of us, people who love Hawaiian music, love his music as well. And he recorded a version of this song, but not quite as beautiful as the original Hula version that was recorded by Naleo Pilimehana, also known as Naleo. 3 lovely ladies who started singing in their teens and won Brown Bags to Stardom contest, which we had in Hawaii, which was like The Voice or American Idol of its time, way back when. And they started as young teens. And they still sing together today. They've got like 1 billion different albums. So they're out there in YouTube or iTunes or any of your streaming music services out there. So this particular song, Hawaiian Lullaby. So the lyrics go as follows. I'll walk through the hand gestures real quick for our newcomers, and for those of you who already know it, just bear with me. The lyrics go, where I live, there are rainbows with life in the laughter of morning and starry night. So you're going to start with your right side with your palms up. You're going to bring your hands across your body to the opposite side, just like we did previously. You're going to turn your hands over so the palms are facing down, bring it back over the other way. Okay, then we're going to do our rainbows over our heads. So you're going to go over the head, and you're going to bring it back, at which point your hands are facing forward. Okay, So every time we're going, where I live, 2, 3, 4, and back. There are rainbows. Okay. And then now, life in the laughter of morning. So you're going to bring this hand up to your, with love. You know what? I switched it and I totally forgot what I did. There are, where I live, there are rainbows with life and the laughter of morning. Okay, so we're here. Both arms, so we're bringing one arm up here, then the other arm's coming up to meet the other hand here. And Starry Nights, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, second verse, same thing again. Where I live, there are rainbows overhead and flowers full of color. You're going to pick your flower just like we did earlier. You're going to turn your hands over and you're going to open your hands and color, and birds filled with song. Fingers at the shoulder like so. We're going to open our arms up so the palms are facing up. You're going to turn your hands over and drop your arms down, and birds filled with song. I can smile when it's raining, so hands at the chest. I, then to the mouth, can smile when it's raining. Both hands up above the head. Bring your fingers down, flickering your fingers for the rain. So it's, I can smile when it's raining. And touch the warmth of the sun, palm on palm. And touch the warmth of the sun. For the sun, both arms out to the side. And it's a quick movement from here, overhead, like so. So when you come up, you want to turn your hands in like so. You're here, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I hear children laughing in this place that I love. So from here, we're going to I hear children laughing. So left hand at the ear, remember to pull the elbow back. I hear children. You're going to switch to the mouth, laughing. And then the big finish, drop your hands down to the side, crossing the arms. In this place that I love, then you end here. And then the song repeats again, so you're going to take that left arm and you're going to drop it so you're back where you started here. And then we're going to go through the song one more time. And then remember at the end we just have the starry, starry, starry 8 times. Bring it down nice and slow. Drop it all the way down to your side. Let your hands fall to the side. You can take a step back with your right foot. Then you're going to take a bow and say to yourself, I am awesome. It's that easy, people. Shall we go for it? Any questions or concerns? I think we have time to go through one time. Okay, let's give it a whirl from the tippy top. Of course, don't forget, next Friday, same time, same bat channel. I think we're going to have a new song for you then, too. Can you handle all the excitement? I think you can. Okay, so at the top of the song, we're standing in place for this portion of the song. Where I live, there are rainbows, and arms up. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back. 1, 2. Overhead. Life in the laughter of morning. So we're going here. 1, 2, and overhead. And then your stars. 1. Now we're going to move. So get those kaholos going with the hands. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Rainbows. Flowers full of color. Pick your flower. Take your time. And turn it over and open. And birds at the shoulder. Open up. I can smile when it's raining. Chest to the mouth. Bring down the rain. 1, 2, 3. Palm on palm. 1, 2. 1, 2. Arms out. Overhead. At the ear. Pull that elbow back. In this place that I love. Take your time. And then you end here. And then we start again. So remember that left arm is going to drop. We go where are. And then we start again. Bring it back. There are rainbows. Flowers full of color. And birds filled with song. Fingers at the shoulder. Shoulder. Open up. I can smile. the warmth of the sun. 1 and 2. Arms out overhead. I hear children at the ear. Then the mouth. In this place that I love, drop it down. And then last verse is the first verse. Where I live, drop the left arm. Where I live, there are rainbows. Life and the laughter of the morning. Big finish coming up. 1 overhead and up. Now standing in place for the big finish, right and left and right and left and right and left and right and left. Both hands overhead. Flip your arms over, drop your hands down nice and slow. Take your time. Take your time, take your time. Take a step back with your right foot. Pause for a moment. Of course, say to yourself, I am awesome. And take your bow. Awesome, awesome. Well, there you go. Another fabulous day, ladies and gentlemen, of Hula at Home with Leialoha. I'm Leialoha. And, of course, a big thank you to Tiki Dave for helping me out in the administrative side of things. And he will be posting the link for the video a little later on today once he gets everything going. And, of course, he's got his ukulele get-together this afternoon. I can't say anymore. I mean, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you had a good old time. We love sharing Hawaiian culture and keeping the Aloha groove going here while we wait for the ships to go back out to sea. Again, I'm Leialoha. I thank you very much. Me kiloho pumihana apolo ya oko. Thank you so much. All of our love to each and every one of you. Please stay safe. Please stay masked. Take care of yourselves and your ohana, and I hope to see you again next Friday.